reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the South on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbors jump, pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles, all the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the cut, that with the pan to the structure.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, Neil praying.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Murray. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be out right at the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
And it's easy to see why he was a top-ranked receiver coming out of the draft. Better than 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns in each of the last 2 seasons at Ohio State. No one does it better than him, and he gives Kyler Murray a chance to be special.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw is Murray. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Douglas, the man in motion. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Niner defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down, counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Murray now to throw. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. Murray going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play, forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready.
Purdy. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
That is caught downfield by Harrison. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. In motion, the tight end. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Murray. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the back.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the 49ers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, Benson running right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The Niners at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. A beautiful fake. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Let's go now.
McCaffrey is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
60 Maverick.
Here's Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cards are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers, ready?
Now Purdy. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Here we go, set.
Purdy now to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the tight end goes in motion left. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Looking deep for Jennings. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Purdy from the gun. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Myles Garrett, he's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. To throw from his end zone, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Purdy on a sneak. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Brock Purdy, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Murray off play action. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Let's go now.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Niners have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
14.
21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21-14. 21- Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now an option play on second down. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And look at this for the second straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. Play fake. Murray. And he is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. In motion, Slayton. Murray going to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 54 yards. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football. Not easily done in today's NFL.
Purdy. Flush to his right. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Purdy from the gun on third down. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey Benson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Oh, he shifts past him, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Back to throw. Purdy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Looking to throw. Purdy eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Jennings. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Darius Slayton, 33 yards. And the Cardinals might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Back to throw. Purdy escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 33. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. Here's Murray. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Back to throw it. Murray. It got his man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, 49ers 24.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what.
And now here is another interception. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
From the gun on 3rd down, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was the big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And my goodness, another interception. 20. Flop, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49ers 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Here's Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Purdy with one final shot here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Cardinals, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the calendar changed. October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date